This is a question from Abdul Qadi of Irvine, California. He asks whether it's permissible to allow kids to watch cartoons or play mobile games.
The question revolves around allowing kids to watch cartoons and play video games. The answer to this question pertains to the contemporary period and not to the time of Prophet Muhammad, when there were neither TVs nor video games. We cannot expect to get direct answers like yes, you can allow kids to watch cartoons and play video, or no, do not allow kids to watch cartoons and play video games. In this regard, decisions are to be made based on the outcomes of allowing them to doing such activities. Generally, kids need exposure to various games and activities, otherwise, they become hardened without any extracurricular activities and experiences. Therefore, the kids must be allowed to remain at appropriate levels of developments while growing up. This principle was observed in Prophet Muhammad's lifetime, when observance of Ashura fasting was mandatory before the Ramadan fasting was declared compulsory. During that single day of fasting, the kids at that time who were also made to observe the fast would start crying on them becoming hungry. At this, the parents would try to divert their attention by pacifying them with toys stuffed with cotton. This practice can be seen mentioned in Bukhari Hadith number 1960, demonstrating that playing games is a part of childhood growth. Similarly, during the time of Prophet Muhammad, his grandsons Hassan and Hussein would play with the dates that were deposited as zakat at the Masjid an-Nabawi. At the same time, the Prophet would not allow his grandsons to eat any of those dates. It can be seen here that kids are to be encouraged to play. In the same vein, Hadith number 3542 by Bukhari describes how, whenever Prophet Muhammad ventured outside the masjid, would carry his grandsons on his shoulders, illustrating the importance of entertaining kids by one way or the other, and not forcing them to any monotonous engagement. While letting them spend time playing or participating in sports, it is essential for parents to make decisions about the types of games they engage in. Games or sports for children are primarily aimed at strengthening them physically and mentally. But in the case of a single child in a household, the chances of the child being left alone or isolated are high, leading them to their hardening of their attitudes towards the outside world. In such cases, the parents are to take over the position of another playmate and provide company in ensuring the mental and physical development of the child. Unfortunately, many parents do not engage with their single child, resulting in a vast difference in the attitude of the child with those in a household with more children. When parents of a single child take the initiative to play with the kid, the chances of the kid being misled into other activities and be avoided. Allowing children to play with others strengthen them physically, and indoor games contribute to their mental strength. However, allowing kids to play video games can push them towards mental illness. Just like movies are known to be associated with mental illness, video games can have a similar impact. It is crucial to educate the children about the difference between truth and falsehood to prevent them from being misled by unrealistic beliefs portrayed in movies and video games. The current situation in Tamil Nadu reflects the stark truth of mental illness in youngsters who are also movie enthusiasts, driven by unrealistic hero worship. This phenomenon is not limited to non-Muslims, even the irresponsible Muslims also engage in such foolish activities. Parents must take the initiative to discourage their children from playing video games, especially those that promote unrealistic attitudes. While there are educational video games that should be encouraged, parents need to filter the various media and video games to promote the development of their children. Instances where kids have committed suicide following exposure to certain videos highlight the need to restrict children's viewing and playing activities in a way that promotes their mental and physical development.